It's my word to the family. I know it's been hard, but through it all, man, I promise we gon' ball.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of OutDa Pocketsports. I'm Truth.
I'm your boy T.A. Slash.
And like always, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in.
We definitely do. We definitely do. Remember, our voice is your voice. So like, comment, and subscribe to help the channel grow.
We're doing this for y'all. So with that being said, also too, man, if you got any ideas, comments or concerns, or if you want to join us on set and be a guest, hit the email outdapocketsports@yahoo.com and like Slash say, man, like and subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that notification bell so when we drop, you'll be notified. And so with that being said, man, let's get into it, man. You ready?
Yep,
let's get it. Charles Barkley.
Okay.
This nigga said, like, he's talking about the Lakers in-season celebration. he said, you know, I think he said something about, you know, pop champagne for that. And he said if they put that in-season banner up, he was going to roast them on television.
Like the thing I don't get about Charles Barkley, like Charles Barkley is an Uncle Tom ass dude, bro. This is what I realized about him, and this is real talk. Like every time something new comes up, he's always hating on it. He must be one of them people that don't like change. If you feel what I'm saying, like, cause like when LaMelo Ball's dad was trying to get their shoes out there,
he was against it.
He was hating on it. Like, bro, like didn't nobody make a name for anything? Like Jordan wasn't Jordan at first when they first came out. Nike wasn't Nike when they first came out. Everybody had to get used to something new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause back then the best shoe in the world in the 80s was Spalding's.
Spalding or I think All-Stars too, Chucks. Wasn't Chuck?
Yeah, Chucks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like Charles Barkley, stop hating on new stuff, man. This, like, you gotta be acceptable to change. You don't like change or something in your life, man. Something wrong with you.
So you think he hating on the in-season tournament?
Bro, like I'm not gonna say that it's a bad thing, and I'm not gonna say it's a good thing. It's something new. It might turn into something later on in life. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Yeah.
It's something to give a player something to look forward to. Like people on the bench getting $500,000.
Yeah, they don't play. Thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
stop hating Charles Barkley. Dang.
Charles Barkley old school, man. I like you said, man, you know, like I liked him when he was a player, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but you know,
when he was a beast.
Yeah, when he took that job, you know, you gotta do and say what they tell you to do, man. Yeah, so, you know, him and Shaq Autumn, you know what I mean? I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny anytime Charles Barkley speaking, he say something, man. It's kind of hilarious.
They published, man, like when Shaq went on there with his Freemason ring or whatever.
Yeah,
he must have just graduated to the 33rd degree.
Right,
he showed that big ass ring the fuck off, nigga. It was big as hell, blinged out. I was like,
right. Like
it's on live TV, bro.
You showing people how you sold out. You know?
Yeah, like, come on, man.
I like them when they was players, man. You know,
it's crazy as hell, bro.
All right, let's get into it, man. Draymond Green, we all know he's been suspended indefinitely. Yeah. Now they didn't put no time limit on his return or suspension. And I think Steve Kerr is fed up with it too. You know what I mean? He's saying Draymond got to change. You know, Draymond's out of pocket, man, but he, man, like when he smacked boy, man, like it reminded me of the Charlie Murphy smack after Rick James smacked him, and he's like, I came down on him, he smacked him.
He down back up. And
like his extensions.
When I seen it, when I seen it for real, like first thing I thought about was somebody getting hit in WWE and how they sell the punch.
Yeah.
He sold this
he did, man. Nobody talking about that. Like, Draymond hit him, but he did kind of pull back, you know what I mean? But he didn't hit him as hard.
Like, he was holding his face like
yeah.
Like, bro,
like you said, WWE, he sold that.
It was more like a pop, like you pop a little kid.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like smack, he just fell down and all, you know.
Like he was really.
Yeah, man. That's what they do in the league now, man. You know, it's a lot of flopping and stuff. So he sold it good, man. He sold it good.
Some Nurkic, you are out the pocket for that.
Right. Okay, so Draymond Green has been suspended again for his on-court behavior. This time it comes without a time frame for his return. The NBA suspended Green indefinitely on Tuesday, one day after Green struck Nurkic in the face in the third quarter of the Warriors' 119-116 loss. It says Green will be required to meet certain league and team conditions before he returns to play. The decision to suspend Green comes less than a month after he was suspended for 5 games for choking out Rudy Gobert. There's a big question concerning Green and the Warriors. The Golden State sits outside the Western Conference play-in 11th place with a 10-13 record. It might be 10-14 now. I think they played another game.
Yeah.
And Green has been ejected 3 times this season. In addition to the incident against Phoenix and Minnesota, he was tossed on November 11th for picking up 2 technical fouls against Cleveland. Thoughts on Green's suspension and the Warriors' problems in general?
Okay, so once again, we gotta talk about Draymond Green and his antics, but I think it's necessary. I feel like Draymond is a necessary evil because, like, without him, the Warriors ain't tough.
Yeah, and I kind of agree with that too, man. Like, they need that. That's what they're missing. That's
exactly the tough.
Why? Yeah, that's like them little light-skinned niggas running around shooting threes. That ain't gonna get it, man.
He's a necessary evil.
Like, even like with LeBron in the in-season tournament, I mean, he was enforcing his will. You know what I'm saying? Pushing people out of the way. You need that. You need to intimidate people. And Golden State ain't intimidating people with 3-pointers.
Yeah, they not. They're like, y'all soft.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Green is like, get off me. You know what I'm saying? Like, get off my boy. Choking him out, you know what I mean?
So, like, he's a necessary evil, but like some stuff he do take it too far, like kicking in the ding,
stepping on people, you know what I mean?
Choking out people. I mean, I understand Rudy Gobert is a tall mofo.
He climbed a tree to choke that nigga. He brought him down to his size.
You know what I'm saying? So that's probably the only thing he thought about doing was like, I gotta bring him down to my level.
And it's like he ran through everybody, choked this nigga out, man.
The biggest nigga on the court. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of those things.
And the league needs that, man. Like, like they're trying to get rid of, what built basketball, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take away certain stuff. It's a physical game. There's going to be fouls, hard fouls, so you got a big man going up against the block, his body, he's going to run into somebody's going to fall, because of that, there's a technical foul and they're getting ejected, you can't take away the fun of the game. Defense win championships, you know what I mean? Like for real, man. But, like you said, like, he's doing too much. He needs to be, hey, man, look, okay, this is enough. You know what I'm saying? You're kicking people, you're stepping on people, you're choking people out. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Like you said, it's needed. He needs that toughness. Like, without that toughness, they're just...
You know what this hit me? It literally just came to my brain, bro.
What's up?
Draymond Green is this era's Dennis Rodman.
That's a good one too, for real, man. Like, that's a good one, man.
For real, like, it literally.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Like, if you think about what Dennis Rodman was doing, Green is doing the same exact stuff.
The same exact thing.
Yeah, like without coloring his hair and stuff.
Coloring his hair.
Yeah.
He do got the little color in his beard, but that's about it.
Yeah, but that, like, that toughness, you can't take that out of the league, man. Like, you need it, you know what I'm saying? You can't. I mean, it's too much scoring going on. 140 to 120 games. Nobody's playing defense. The defense is when you miss shots. If you miss a shot, that's defense in today's league. You know what I mean? Like, and it's crazy, man. But how do y'all feel about Draymond Green? Man, y'all comment down below. Let us know what y'all think about Green. You know what I mean?
We definitely need y'all opinion on this because I don't think Draymond is a bad player. I don't even think he should be suspended for the rest of the season. I feel like what they doing right now is necessary for him to get help. But he don't need to be out the league for this, especially for playing tough basketball.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, they need, like I said, man, they missing big man. They need tough basketball, and like I said, not just with Draymond Green, the Warriors in general, they have problems, even with Green on the floor, you know what I'm saying? They're missing something, and it's clearly, like, nobody's intimidated by Steph Curry and Clay. Steph is going to get his points, man, but he's not the dude that's going to just will y'all to a championship. He's not that type of player, you know what I'm saying? He's not like a LeBron, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can do only so much, and going to the hole and taking shots, he's going to eventually get hurt. So he can play outside, but he's not going to, I mean, of course he can dribble around and get you to jump and get a layup or two now, but they need more than what they got going on. They don't have nobody that can bang with like the Lakers or Denver, you know what I'm saying? So even if they do go to the playoff, it's a first round exit depending on who they play. So if they go up against Denver, they got the 8th seed or whatever, or say they make it out of the end season tournament, they get the 8th spot. You got to go up against Denver or Minnesota. Somebody like so they don't match up well because they don't have no big bodies. And I've been saying that for long. You need big bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're missing three pointers, okay, you got a big man that can get the rebound or a defensive forcer. You know what I'm saying? They can get defensive rebounds, and they're missing a lot of that. You know what I mean? So not only with Draymond's suspension, whether he was there or not, they still were going to continue to have these problems. You know what I mean? And something's got to be done. Clay is not. He's kind of disappearing off into, you know what I mean? He's not playing the same.
He didn't wither down to nothing, man. I don't know if the ACL thing is really like in the back of his subconscious to where he like, man, I want to tear it again. Yeah. Because he's not playing like himself. And he was one of my favorite players as a shooter.
I heard he had turned down a contract, and I think it was in the preseason or before the season started. They offered him so much money, he turned it down. So now there's no deal. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff playing. But Golden State got more problems just Draymond Green. You know what I mean? So I actually think with him being gone, they're going to lose more games now. You know what I mean? So,
they definitely are because he's their defensive anchor.
Yeah,
so like
you know what I mean?
Without him, there's no toughness.
So they're
going to lose, bro.
Yeah. So what y'all think on that? Yeah, comment down below. Let us know how y'all feel about Draymond and the Warriors in general. So also the Warriors said they're focusing on doing the right thing for Green and not punishment. It says the Warriors are committed to Green despite his indefinite suspension for striking Nurkic in the face. The Warriors general manager, Mike Dunleavy Jr. Hey, you already know, man, they come to certain names, it's like, you know what I mean? But he said that part of the decision to not put a hard number on Green's suspension was to ensure that there would be time for Green to get himself in place where he can be around the team long term. So what's your thoughts on that? Do you think the Warriors are doing the right thing by not punishing him, you know what I mean, and letting him get things right, or what's your thoughts?
The punishment, I feel like it's going to be necessary because they're going to punish him. This is the second time in this season, so he's going to be suspended. But it's just like, I feel like they trying to get him help because they realize that it might be something deeper than what's really
something else is
like in front of our eyes. So it might be something else going on.
And they said when people are acting out doing things, there's a cause for you know. So but with Draymond doing the thing, choking people out, you know, stuff like that, who you think in the league that he won't do that to?
He won't do it to LeBron because him and LeBron is practically best friends.
He did hit LeBron though. You know what I'm saying? It was one time where he like hit him from the back and like hit him in the, you know, like in his groin area from the back. It was something.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, but what other niggas in the league do you think that he will not try that on? Most of the guys is all these light skinned or foreign players. You know, he's doing it to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But is there anybody in the league you think that he won't try that on?
No, bro. Like, he didn't try everybody. Bro.
You think so?
Yeah, he didn't, bro.
He tried AD? What about Drummond?
You said AD.
What about Drummond?
Tried Rudy Gobert. What you think he gonna do to AD?
AD is a little different. I don't know. Well, what about Drummond? What about Andre Drummond? You think he'll try that on Drummond?
I don't think he give a fuck, bro.
He don't think it don't matter who it is.
Yeah,
I don't think he give a fuck. Whoever it is at the time will get it.
I don't think he cares, bro.
Hey, do y'all think is there anybody in the league that Draymond won't try this stuff on? Comment that down below.
Because like he tried Rudy Gobert. That's a tall motherfucker.
Well, you know, like he kind of ran. You know, I don't think he would square up with him. He kind of ran up on him from behind while he was in the middle of something.
You're right.
You know what I mean? It ain't like he went in his face and pushed him. Like,
you're right.
He ran up to where everybody and grabbed him from behind, so he didn't even know he was behind him. You know what I mean? Right. Like. Even with that, you know what I'm saying? Like when he choked him out, they was trying to say that he was choking out. Who was it on Golden State Gobert? How do you say his name?
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert. Who was it that he grabbed before Draymond choked him out? Because they was trying to say that he was choking that dude out, but he was really trying to break the fight up.
Who did he grab?
And he grabbed the Warrior, whoever it was Clay. It was Clay, that's right, because Clay got into it with somebody. And that's what happened, because Clay's jersey got tore up, you know what I mean? So he grabbed Clay, he was trying to break it up because he was right by Clay. So that's when Draymond came in and ran up and started choking him out. But you know, Gobert, this nigga's got a T at the end. That's just, you know what I mean? That's what makes it hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, take that T out, I don't even need to be there. But, you know, but I mean, just whatever, man. Is Draymond out the pocket? Let us know. Comment down below how y'all feel about Dray.
I think he out the pocket, but in a good way.
In a good way. So, like you say, that's needed.
Yeah, it's needed.
Okay, so moving on. So, Giannis had dropped 64 points on the Pacers.
Yeah.
And in the middle of this was a scuffle and a fight. Okay, so Giannis exchanged heated words with members of the Indiana staff and raced towards the Pacers locker room Wednesday night as both teams squared off in a hallway in a dispute over the ball game following Giannis's franchise record 64-point performance. Mm-hmm. After Milwaukee's 140 to 126 victory, Giannis had an animated discussion with Halliburton, the Pacers players, before rushing the court towards the visitors' locker room, seemingly in search for the game ball. This is Indiana coach said afterward the Pacers took the ball for Oscar Isweet.
Who the hell is that?
It's their rookie. He's another one with a T in the front of his name and it's silent. So it's their rookie, and they said they took the ball for him for scoring his first points in an NBA game. So, what's your thoughts on Giannis scoring 64 points and his whole fight in general? about the game-winning ball and everything.
Okay, I got 2 points to this. Okay. My first one is, they petty as hell for that.
For taking the ball?
Yeah, they petty as hell for that. And then 2, I feel like this is great for the NBA because they built on the rivalry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't been a rivalry in the NBA and I don't know how long.
A real rival. I hate you rival. I want to beat you rival.
Because I feel like Milwaukee is salty because
they lost to the Pacers.
Because Pacers put them out in the in-season tournament.
Yeah. And
Halliburton did the bye-bye.
Yeah.
I'm more the Dame time. You know what I'm saying? He should have did the bye-bye, but he did the Dame time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they salty about that because they feel like they should have won it.
Yeah. They was the favorite. I thought they were going to. I didn't expect Indiana to, but Indiana boys is legit, man.
Yeah, So I feel like this is all necessary, bro.
Because it's good for the league, man. It's good to have that. So we've been missing that, man. It's like
a real
you need
rival,
that. Yeah,
bro.
that when him running to the locker room reminded me of Shaq back in the day with Sacramento and them when they was in the locker room and not in the locker room but in the hallway fighting and stuff like that. Like you need that, man. All that nice and let's be friends. No, man, it's bad for the league.
LeBron and them started this nice shit, man, and it's I ain't gonna say that it's not cool, but it's not a great thing because the NBA is not tough no more. Nobody wants to beat each other.
Yeah,
they want to sit here and join each other.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
There's no real competition, you know what I'm saying? But I think, with Milwaukee, even with Dame, I always was kind of like, I don't know that, I really felt Dame would have been a better fit in Miami than, because when they got Dame, they actually got rid of their defense. You know what I mean? That's a problem, you know what I'm saying? And then Dame and Giannis trying to, Dame is, he's known to be that guy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I don't know. I think also, with them losing the in-season tournament and Giannis is like, okay, now I need to take over and do this. So I don't know what Dame's going to do. And that may or may not be the case, man. But I think, Giannis is like, okay, we need to step up. You know what I'm saying? And but they're missing defense. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, it was crazy though, man. And the fight, it didn't just happen in the locker room, you know what I'm saying? It was happening on the game because what's his name was tackling Giannis and they was going at it, man. Okay. You know what I mean? But they did end up giving him a ball, but he said that they think they gave him a different ball, not the actual. And then
petty.
Yeah, you can hear them telling him like, "We ain't giving you that ball," you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But so you think they was petty for taking the ball and not giving it to him?
It was, you know what I'm saying, because he had a big game and was they at home?
Oh, was it? Shoot, I don't know.
I
forgot. I think they were at home. I was just watching it.
They was being petty. You know what I'm saying? So
or were they in Indiana? I was watching. I forgot actually, for real. But
What I'm saying. So Milwaukee wasn't at home. They was in Indiana. So if they was in Indiana, Indiana was definitely being petty.
No, because I think it said, was it the visitors' locker room? I think it said the visitors' locker room. I think they were at home. Yeah, because
Milwaukee was at home.
Yeah, because it says he went into the Pacers on the court towards the visitors' locker room.
Yeah.
So they were at home.
Oh, so Milwaukee was at home. So it's ultra pettiness.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and then to give them a different ball, you know what I mean? Like they can say it was for their rookie, but that was some BS. You know what I'm saying? Like
get out of here with
that. They're like, we took your ball and beat you on the NCAA tournament. Here go a ball for you, crybaby. Yeah, you got those 64 points. You know what I mean?
Don't cry to your mom. I took your ball, fool.
Right. All right, man. Let's move on. Now, this is your thing. This is what you wanted to talk about right here, LeBron.
Okay.
Now, is LeBron still a top 5 player in the league today?
Okay, so Pete, right? I really wanted to bring this to you because I want to see what you think about this because I know what I think and I know what I know. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think LeBron is right now? From you watching LeBron play, what is he, top 5 or what?
I would say, he couldn't be no less than top 7, top 10. If you want to put him down, that's the furthest you put him down. But the way he's playing at his age, about to be 39, still playing at a high level, he has to be. I mean, this is still his league until it's not. Yeah, I mean, this is still LeBron's league. So I think that he is still a top 5 player. You know what I'm saying? Top, like I said, top 10 at the least and top 7. It'd be between 7 and 10. You know what I'm saying? But he's still up there. You know what I mean? Like how many players at his age is still playing will be able to still play at this high level?
No.
Yeah,
Not even the great and almighty Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Jordan was still, even he was still playing at a high level, you know what I'm saying?
But he wasn't playing like this.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He had knee problems and stuff. You know, he was on his way out, but he was still able to put up points, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, LeBron, he looks gooder than a lot of these young players, you know what I mean? So I can't say he's not. So
even his own co-host.
Yeah, you know what I mean? For real, he willed them. I don't the in-season tournament is still new. I don't think everybody's bought into it. Like they try to hype it up. Yeah. You know what I mean? But even with that, he was still wielding his team. You know what I'm saying? They try to say AD had 41 points in that last game. Should he have gotten the MVP? Why? LeBron has been balling throughout the whole tournament. Because AD scored 40 points one game. He should be MVP. And
he was shut out that whole time.
You know what I'm saying? He's been kind of up and down. He's been doing his thing. He's been being a defense enforcer and stuff like that. But we talking about points and consistently putting up points. And LeBron's been doing that all season.
Yeah,
so
even last year.
Yeah. So I mean, I would say they was right by giving LeBron the MVP. They won it all. He was playing at a high level. He's still playing. So, hey, you know what I mean? But
all right. So my answer to LeBron still being a top 5 player, I'm gonna say this: LeBron is definitely top 5 passer right now.
Top 5 passer.
Yeah, he's definitely top 5 passer right now. But as far as player, he's about top 7, like you said.
Yeah, I would say that's as far as I would put him down, top 7.
About top 7, you know what I'm saying? So, because LeBron is still playing at an elite level, man. He ain't playing like his knees is old, like his ankles is old. He's still running up and down that court, effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? So, it's you can't say that he's not a top 10 player. And can't nobody say that he's not a GOAT.
Yeah.
Because after the way this man's playing for being 39 or about to be 39, bro, that man is definitely playing.
Yeah. And you can't take nothing away from his game. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing really you can really say about, give a case of why he's not. You know what I'm saying? You can't say he's not. Yeah, he is. I mean, what he's doing on the court is proving that he's a top 5 player, 7 at most, at the furthest, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to push it top 10, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's still playing at a high level, and he takes pride in taking care of it, so that's why he don't never get hurt. Yep. Like a lot of these players getting hurt, and some injuries will happen, you know what I'm saying? But LeBron is, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, eating fruit and salad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
All year long. You know what I'm saying?
So to me, LeBron's still a top 5. I believe y'all agree. If not, anyway, comment down below. Let us know. Is LeBron still a top 5 player in the league today?
Hashtag top 5.
All right, so moving on. So Ja Morant will be returning from his 25-point performance. He will be returning soon from his 25-game suspension. Yeah. During his suspension, he was due to make around $33 million this season.
They cut it?
Well, that's what but because of suspension, he's missing over like $300,000 per game, which will turn out to total about $7.5 million he's missing for the season.
Okay, ain't nobody his fault, so.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And yeah, so when he come back, so how do you think he's going to do, and he's going to excel the team? What's your thoughts on when what's going to happen when he come back?
I hope that he took this suspension seriously. We talked about this when he got suspended initially, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope he took this suspension real serious, worked on his jump shot, and he stayed in that gym and kept trying to be a top 10 player, because he was already top 5, top 10 player then.
Yeah.
So hopefully when he come back, he showed his dominance, and because Memphis is missing him like a mug.
Yeah, they're struggling right now.
Yeah, so like they missing him like a mug. So they need him to come back and be that top 5, top 10 player that he was, or better.
Well, I think it's going to take him closer to the end of the season for all that to start happening, because right now he's dealing with his court case about punching the team. So I watched it. I didn't watch too much on it, but I watched a little bit of, a couple of videos, and I asked him questions about, the situation and stuff. When I look at Ja, like, I like Ja. You know what I'm saying? I think he's
one of my favorite players.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And he looks like a dude that just fed up. Like, I think it's unfair, like I said before, you know what I'm saying? I get he's a big figure, but this is America. You're allowed to bear arms.
Bear arms, yeah.
So what would be the difference if he went to a gun range and posted videos of him shooting at the gun range? Would that be a problem too? And I get because how he's doing it, and you know what I mean, but still, you know what I mean? Like, I just hope that after all this is done, like he surrounds himself around people that's really gonna help him. Because when you got all this money, people, it's hard to know who to trust. Like, I forgot who was talking about athletes. It may have been Cam and all them. I don't know, but they was talking about how these athletes, they're not smart. They go through. No, because it was actually Maurice Claret was talking about this too. He was talking about how people were taking advantage because he wasn't smart, using him and stuff like that. And it's like, if you don't do it, you end up losing all your money and stuff. People use you and give you bad advice. So you got all these financial advisors telling you put your money this, where, and that. Just ripping you off.
Everybody see the bad.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I hope that he surrounds himself around the right people. You know what I mean? That's that's going to help him. Yeah. In the long run, with it, when his career is over, he still have money. Just help him be a better person. What I'm saying, and stuff like that. So I think when he come back, it's going to take a little while for him to get back in, because I don't think he's been. He may have, but I know he's dealing with his court case and stuff like that. But y'all let us know, what is Ja going to do when he come back? I know I miss seeing him play at the rim, stuff like that. But I hope he develop his jumper so he can play in the league long enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So before we move on, man, I want to talk about the Spurs and the Pistons. Both of these teams are at the bottom of the league. 18-game losing streak, 21-game losing streak. They're like 2-22, 3-20. Do you think they're tanking?
Yes. The Spurs most definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like they definitely tanking, because there's no way they should be this bad. Yeah. Because especially with Wemby right there in the way that
they should have. They should at least have 10 wins. You know what I'm saying? If not more. Yeah, like I can say that for the Spurs. I believe they're tanking, but Detroit, I really think that they're bad, man.
They're not bad, bro.
I don't know, man. I mean, I just kind of feel like, I think they just can't get it right. Something's wrong. But
they got some players on that team too. But it's just a simple fact, bro. Like, you know how these teams is, man, and the coaches, and then you got the higher ups. Like, man, we trying to get this player, man. We need this pick, because the Pistons players, they got at least 3 dogs on that team
that can get them. They should be having more wins.
Man, like it's a shame that these leagues and these team owners
are doing that. You know what I mean? They're not being held accountable for that. That shouldn't be.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, they shouldn't be allowed to do that, man. You should have to be able to compete, man. But there's really no way. I mean, I can't say there's no way. You can tell. You know what I'm saying? Like even in football, who's tanking or not. The Carolina Panthers tanking. You know what I'm saying? Chicago Bears, they're not tanking. They're trying to win. They're just not good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Not good. Exactly.
Yeah. So
that's what I'm saying about Detroit And the Spurs, bro, because like there's no way they should be losing like that.
Yeah, especially when you got Wemby, you know what I'm saying?
You got Wemby on your team and stuff like man.
So they're trying to win that lottery and pick up a guard or somebody to play Wemby. So I think the Spurs are a year or two away from being back up there in the West. Like I said, I do believe they're tanking. You know, I just think that I don't know about Detroit. You know, but hey. We'll see, man. But all right, man. We'll be back, man. We're gonna move on. We're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back. We're talking. What do we got? Oh, we got our top 5 and our dogs and pups, and we're gonna talk about that Thursday night game between the Raiders and the Clippers, and how they failed to score a point the game the week before. Yeah. So hang tight. We'll be right back. What's good, everybody, man? I'm Truth.
I'm your boy TA Slash,
and we're OutDa Pocketsports.
So stay tuned. More videos to come.
Yeah, check us out. We dropping videos Monday through Friday between the hours of 9 and 11, 1 to 3, 5 to 7. So check us out Monday through Friday on YouTube. We dropping videos. OutDa Pocketsports.
Be on the lookout.
Peace. Welcome back to OutDa Pocketsports. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, we're about to talk about the Thursday night game between the Raiders and the Chargers. But the week before that, the Raiders was a dumpster fire. They was definitely in the pocket on this one because they failed to score a single point. They lost the game against Minnesota 3-0. I'm like, so this week, Slash is a little upset because he picked the Thursday night game. This pick 6, he picked the Chargers. And they lost, so for somehow the Raiders look elite by putting up 63 points and beating the Chargers 63-21 after failing to score a single point the week before. Bro. Let me hear it, Slash. Let's go.
Bro, if I gave a fuck about this game, I would really be pissed off. Like, I'm mad, but I ain't that mad because I know both these teams is like pretty much like even.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it come down to it, they're not really trash, but they're trash. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, when I seen the score in the first, 5 minutes? What was it, like 21
zip? Yeah, the first quarter. Yeah. I'm like, man, that's a wrap. I mean, they was fumbling the ball. I'm like, this gotta be like, you know what I mean? Like I was like, man, like I said, the week before the Raiders was trash. So I'm like, when we pick on the pick 6, Thursday night and the Monday night games are must picks. Like this week, we got a couple of Saturday games, so you can substitute your Sunday games to pick game. Like if you got a Friday night game, or if you got extra Monday night or Thursday night games, you can sub a few of your Sunday games and pick those. But the Monday nights and the Thursday night games are required. They are must picks. You can't sub them. So when I saw this Las Vegas and Chargers game, I'm like, oh man, who I'm going to go with, man? Like, I don't know. The Raiders week before it looked like they ain't have nobody on offense, and the Chargers are good, but they were missing a quarterback, and they had their quarterback name was Easton Stick. So when I saw that, I said, you know what, I got to go to the Raiders. Who the hell named somebody Stick?
Man, what the fuck, bro? Like
Easton Stick was the Chargers quarterback.
His mama must have been smoking some work, bro. But man, the fact that the Chargers like right out the gate looked at that bad, I feel like that's crazy to me, man. I feel like the fix was in, man, because there's no way the Raiders should have.
And they look elite, good. Man. They look like San Francisco, man, or the Eagles or somebody. They was looking like 63, like after the week before you fell to score against Minnesota, and then the next week all of a sudden against the Chargers you were able to put up 63 points. Like I say about everything in anything, sports, food, whatever, all this shit is controlled and regulated, bro. You know what I mean? There's no other way to say. I mean, it's just like last year when we did the pick 6, the NFL was different. I mean, you went with the pick 6 last year, you know what I'm saying? But it was different, you know what I'm saying? Games wasn't like this. It's just weird to see one week a team is just trash, and the next week they look like the best team in the NFL. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, in some plays, like there was a touchdown that should have been called back on the Raiders where bobbled the football, right?
You was telling me about that. Okay. At that point, I had turned it off.
Yeah, so he caught the ball, but he lost it. He bobbled it, so he had his right foot down. He had his left foot down, and he drugged that right foot. It never touched, he never touched. It was out of bounds. They showed the replay a little bit, then they was like, okay, touchdown, went away from it. When it should have been called back, it should have been incomplete. You know what I mean? But, they pick and choose what replays they're going to show, stuff like that, and what they're going to allow, what they're not going to allow, you know what I mean? But it was a butt whooping, man. I picked the Raiders in the pick 6, so I'm one of those to start my picks. Slash is on one. We still got 5 more picks, saying Sunday. So we got Saturday and Sunday games and Monday. So
I don't think I picked no games on Saturday. I think I looked over that.
You did?
I think I did. I don't know what I did.
Well, you got time, if you want to look at those and pick, substitute, you can, you know what I mean? But
I don't think I picked no Saturday game.
All right, so that's it. The Raiders, I feel like the Raiders should have been better this year anyway, you know what I mean? But they had quarterback problems, whatever the case may be. But okay, so we're gonna move on to top 5.
We're going with top 5 right now.
Top 5. So we're gonna do top 5. I think last week, did you go first last week? Or did I go first? I think you did. Yeah, you did last time. Okay.
You can go first because I want to see what you got this week. I really want to see. We don't
know our picks, you know what I'm saying? We don't know who our top 5 is, you know what I mean? Yeah. So last week, my picks for my top 5 was San Francisco 1, Philly 2, and like I said, Baltimore has just been there. They've been 3. They just been sitting there. They ain't been higher nor lower. So Baltimore 3, Detroit 4, and Dallas creeped in at number 5. And like I always been saying, I can't crown Dallas as the boys yet, but after what they did to Philly, I got to give them a respect. They won the division. So that was my they're leading the division now that they beat Philly. Philly is on a 2-game win streak. I don't think Seattle's going to win. I feel sorry for Seattle because they run into some good teams at that.
You said Philly is on a 2-game win streak.
Lose streak. Yeah, they're on a 2-game lose streak. My fault. They lost 2 in a row. I don't think they're going to lose 3. I feel sorry for Seattle because they're a good team.
They're going to take it out on them.
Yeah, they're going to take it out on them. You know what I mean? But so my last 5, San Francisco 1, Philly 2, Baltimore 3, Detroit 4, and 5 Dallas.
I hope you got mine.
I got you. I know yours. So this week there's been some changes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Right. Okay, so start with number 5. I got Detroit. Detroit is number 5, and Detroit and Miami are both 9-4. Okay, and they both lost. So I had to pick between them because I feel Miami had the worst loss out of them 2. So I had to, put Detroit up there. Miami lost at home at 14 in the 4th quarter and blew it. Blew it. I can't say it never happened, but I've never seen that happen. You know what I'm saying? But they blew that game when they should have won that. So I had to put Detroit's 5. So number 4, Philadelphia Eagles. They dropped from 1 to 2 all the way down to 4. And I'm not going to take them out of the top 5 because they still good. They only got 3 losses, man. But they took a bad loss to Dallas. Dallas needed that, you know what I'm saying? They needed to get that win, you know what I'm saying? So number 4, Philly. Number 3, them boys. Cowboys. So like I said, I have to give it up to them. And Stephen A. Smith, you got to give it up to the Cowboys too, man. They finally beat 2 good teams, winning records back to back. So number 3, Dallas, which moves Baltimore up to number 2. So my number 1 spot ain't changed from last week, the San Francisco 49ers. So there you have it. That's our top 5. So let's get it, Slash. Your top 5 last week. San Francisco 1, Philly 2. Matter of fact, no, we had the same exact 5.
Yeah, the same exact 5.
So my same exact 5. I'm gonna say it again. So San Francisco 1, Philly 2, Baltimore 3, Detroit, and Dallas. So let us know your top 5 this week.
Okay, so I had to zip my lips for a little minute. I don't know if y'all seen that, if y'all paid attention. I zipped my lips so he can talk. Because I wanted to cut him off for a little minute because he tripping.
Oh, tell me where I tripped at. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so.
Say your top. Okay, go ahead. Say your 5.
Okay,
say your 5.
For one, I took Detroit totally out my top 5.
You took them out?
You just biased.
So, no, but who you going to put there, though?
Okay, so.
Cleveland?
Exactly. I got Cleveland as my 5th pick.
Let's go, man. Let's go. You have the pocket for that, but let's go, man. Hey, when you look at Cleveland, man, like Joe Flacco, they got this dude off the couch. He came in and put up 3. Man,
he put up some numbers, bro. So like,
he did. And I was looking at Cleveland because they got the best defense, one of the best defense in the league. So I'm like, but I can't put them over. You know what I mean? Like I was looking at it too. I'm like, man, Cleveland right there, man. They quietly like
just creeping up there.
Yeah,
so
you know
like,
what I mean?
The fact that they beat the Jags and we constantly had them in our top 5.
Yeah.
I felt like they deserved to at least be at 5.
So
right
Cleveland number 5. Let's go.
Cleveland at 5 for that.
Let's go.
That's why I'm like this. That's why let me zip my lips.
And I was looking at them like, man, Cleveland, man, like, man, but. Like Miami and Detroit got one win better. You know what I mean? But both of those losses for Detroit and Miami was bad. You know what I mean?
Bad as hell, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But Miami had the worst.
Yeah. So I put Cleveland in my top 5.
That's a sleeper pick.
You know what I'm saying? For real, because they beat the Jags and everybody else that should have been there lost. Yeah. So I was like, let me go ahead and pick. They is the home city team. You know what I mean? The state team. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and put Cleveland in at 5. All right. So number 4, I got the Ravens.
The Ravens. Okay. So you moved them down a spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they had 3 last week. You know what I'm saying? You know, there was like 3 for both of us. I think.
Yeah. 3. Yeah.
They've been there for like 2-3 weeks or whatever at 3.
Okay. So you moved them to number 4.
So,
okay.
Third place. I got the Eagles.
The Eagles? Okay.
I got the Eagles in third place because they lost to Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, above the Eagles, I got Dallas
okay.
for beating the Eagles.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
I know everybody is saying they ain't beat good teams this year and yada, yada, yada. And I'm not a Dallas fan by far. But the fact that they beat the team, the number 1 team in the league, I'm like, they got to go
convincingly and they should have won in Philly last week too. That last time they really should have won on that last drive. They went backwards. So
I feel like they might know the cadence of beating the Eagles now. Yeah. So like it might be leading to something good for Dallas. So that's the reason why I put them number 2 above the Eagles.
Okay.
And then number 1 again,
let me guess. The 49ers. Yeah.
The 49ers.
Let's go. So there you have it from the top 5, man. Like I say, always comment down below. Let us know y'all's top 5. Yeah. Or if y'all agree with our top 5, comment that down below. Yeah. So we're going to move on to the last thing before we get out of here. Y'all hang tight. We'll be right back. Dogs and pups coming up. Let's get it. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to OutDa Pocketsports.
Welcome back.
Let's get it, dogs and pups. I think I went first last time.
So I got to go first.
You go first. So,
all right.
Dog, who's your dogs?
Oh, we starting with my dogs.
Yes, sir.
All right. So listen to me.
I'm here. Let me take a drink.
All right. So let me drink my last little bit of this little beer I got.
Yeah, get your swig. Drink your backwash. Back in the day, you just call it backwash.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, we just share 40s with people and shit. Like, what the hell was we thinking, man? Like, nah, I don't want that backwash you drink.
No.
Let's get it. Dogs and pups.
All right, so Pete, right? My dogs and pups is everywhere this week.
Okay, let's go. Whoever, put all your dogs out there.
All right, so
ain't no limit on dogs.
I got like 2 different dogs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so one, I want to say congratulations to the Lakers for being the first ever in-season tournament winners.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I made them my first dogs.
Let's get it. Congratulations, Lakers.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want to say congratulations to LeBron and all this other yada, yada, yada. Then my second dogs, to the Cowboys for beating the Philadelphia Eagles.
Let's get it. Convincingly. And, convincingly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big thing for them. That's their second win against a team with a winning.
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying?
They deserve to be talked about now. You know what I'm saying? You beat the team. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Then my third dog is to Brandon Aubrey for making history, for making the 2 longest field goals in NFL history.
Let's get it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Any 30 for 30 on the year right now.
What was his record? What was the record?
I think it was like 61 yards.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, he did it in the same game. 2 of the longest field goals in the same game.
Let's think if they kick somebody, man.
Bro, like in that same game.
That's a dangerous foot.
I don't know if you paid attention in that same game.
I didn't.
He had did the kickoff from the top of the, how they do the kickoff after they score.
Yeah.
He banged the field goal.
Upright. Oh, did he? Yeah.
Upright twice. I'm like, this dude got a leg on him.
Right,
bro.
man. Like just kicking that mug, man.
Yeah, so that's my dogs and that's my dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's my dogs right there. 3 of them. 3 dogs.
All right.
All right. So for my pups, I got 3 pups too. You know what I'm saying?
3 for 3.
I got 3 pups. You know what I'm saying? All right. So the Lions won, the Jags 2, the Dolphins 3rd. Because y'all all lost to subpar, sorry teams last week, man. Like, what's going on? This is good teams that we both was looking at like they were dominant.
And I hate to stay on the Detroit, bandwagon, but I felt like they might lose that game because they struggled against Chicago at home, and then they was in Chicago. And Chicago, like I said, Chicago's not tanking. They just can't get wins. They have a problem with quarterback. They got a lot of issues, So I'm like, I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and go with Detroit. Maybe they'll pull it out. So I don't really look at that loss for Detroit as too bad as it was with Miami losing to Tennessee at home. You know what I mean? But those your pups. So Miami, it was Miami, Detroit, and the Jags.
Yep.
Your pups. And your dogs is the Lakers, the field goal, the Cowboys, and the field goal kicker.
Brandon Aubrey, the kicker.
Yeah, kicking. He's kicking. Man, like I said. Man, don't get him mad at a bar or something. He just kick you in your face, kick your head off your body.
And that's a lethal weapon right there, too.
Boom, you don't mess with me. But my dogs and pups is a little more, a little less, you know what I'm saying? But I got a dog and a pup. So let's get it. So my dog is Giannis dropping 64 points, franchise career record, you know what I mean? And my dog is the Raiders for dropping 63 points at home the other night. And my pups is the Raiders for the week before not scoring and losing the game 3-0. So that's my dog and pup, It's my pup for last week and my dog this week, you know what I mean? So so there you have it, man. Y'all comment down below, man. Do you guys?
You ain't got no other pup. This the Oakland Raiders.
I mean, just the Raiders. I mean, we can throw in Miami. Miami could be pups. You know what I'm saying? The Spurs.
Biased, bro.
The Spurs could be pups. You know what I'm saying? Detroit Lions for taking. I mean, not the Detroit, the Pistons. You know what I mean? There's a lot of pups. I just, I'm just keep it simple. You know,
them NFL losses was so bad. I can't see how you ain't putting. And you the NFL head. Like, how you ain't putting on the NFL teams as your pup besides the Raiders, bro? You being biased, bro.
Let me see. Who else we got? The New York Jets, they pups. Man. Chicago, the Chicago Bears, they pups. Cleveland Browns.
At least admit when I'm being biased. He don't want to admit Cleveland Browns. Biased.
Cleveland Browns in this top 5, they pups. But yeah, man, I just keep it a little simple, man. I mean, like you say, it could have been a lot of pups, man, but I just threw the Raiders out there, man. So
mine was all over the place. I ain't know who to make my pups, so I just made 3 of them.
Ain't no limit, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of dogs, you got a lot of pups. It is what it is, man. There's a lot of cupcake pup football games.
I forgot all about Giannis too. I didn't even put him out he should have been.
64, that's the thing, man.
But that's the thing about
I could put him as a pup too for, like rather than trying to get the game ball, you know what I mean? It's all, or the Pacers, for taking the ball. It's all types of pups,
but
man.
That's the thing about dogs and pups though. Like, we don't talk about what we gonna do about dogs and pups. We just
our top 5,
we don't talk about it. We write it down. This is my dog, this is my pup. So we bring it to y'all. We do everything live in front of this camera for y'all. So,
and what I'm saying? This is a few of the things that we don't talk about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but let us comment down below, man. Let us know, who are you guys' dogs in a pup for the week, man? I mean, it could be anybody, any type of sports. It ain't even got to be, professional. It can be local, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, comment down below. Do y'all agree with our dogs and our pups? And let us know about y'all guys' dogs, pups. So, with that being said, man, until the next episode, I'm Truth.
I'm your boy T.A. Slash.
We are Out the Pocket.
We are Out the Pocket.
Peace.
Word to the fam, yeah, I know it's been